Hey YouTube, this is Warren. Welcome back to Motivation Nation. Today I want to talk about what motivates you, what drives you, and how to light a fire under that drive. This is usually an individual thing, so there's no right answer and there's no wrong answer. Sometimes what motivates you doesn't necessarily spark the next person's drive. And on the flip side, watching somebody else get into gear can cause you to be motivated as well. Whatever the goal, it takes a certain amount of motivation to complete it. Me personally, I try to draw motivation from multiple sources. I see somebody with a nice car I like, it gives me a good amount of motivation to work harder. I see a picture of a nice vacation place I'd like to visit. I would have to be motivated to acquire those funds to take that vacation or to get that car. It could also be motivation towards weight loss or muscle gain or a particular skill and instrument you want to play. You need motivation for it all, basically. The definition of motivation is the general desire or willingness of someone to do something. But that definition doesn't really explain how to summon the motivational energy. And that's where Motivation Nation comes in. One of the best ways to gain motivation or momentum in your task is to see somebody else completing a similar task or seeing somebody get to their goal. It usually is very motivational when you see somebody lose weight and you're on the same path. That means you can do it too. So that motivates you to continue. In the comments, share your motivation techniques. Somebody's reading and might find your technique very useful to them. So many people sit stagnant because of their lack of motivation when it comes to their hopes and dreams, or they don't have an infrastructure of motivational people around them. That's where your comments come in. You could be the driving force for the next person to start their goal, especially when it comes to things like weight loss. I would consider myself just like everybody else when it comes to trying to lose weight or trying to get in shape. Hopefully with this procedure, I can get people that hold me accountable and that also motivate me. Because when I see people on YouTube exercising and doing what they need to do, I look at them and I say, man, if they had a tough road, then I know I can do it too. I want everybody to understand in this community that we're gonna be here for each other. If we're in the same city, then meet up and actually help each other, whether it be picking a new career, continued education, you want to learn a skill, maybe play the guitar, exercise, of course exercise. Exercise is probably the biggest one that we all probably need and need motivation on. I know I do. The most important thing when it comes to trying to acquire motivation is to start. We have to start. Just like this YouTube channel, I had to start. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time, and the lack of motivation, the fear of being on camera, a bunch of things swirling in my head is what's stopped me from actually starting this 4, 5, 6 months ago. Now it's 2017 and I've had to self-motivate, which is very important as well. You have to self-motivate. I'm here and I'm starting, and Motivation Nation is a real thing now. But the people out there who find it easy to motivate themselves, your techniques could come in handy for a person who has no idea of how to motivate themselves. So we are on this journey together. I am by no means a motivational expert, but at times I can motivate myself in great ways, and other times I fall short. And when I fall short, it's nice to be able to have a place where I can go read somebody's comments, somebody encourage me, I can encourage you, and everybody just gets motivated. The first thing you need to understand is what motivates you. Once you get that down and you can understand how to trigger your motivation, and you practice on triggering your motivation. Pick a small task, complete it. Pick a slightly larger task, then tackle that. And then keep progressing until you are tackling your main goals. But don't worry, we're gonna be doing this together, so if you fall, we're here to catch you. That's what the nation's about. So leave a comment, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.